when you think about in the kitchen, all those jobs and all those meals that we want to prepare, there's one brand that comes to mind that we know is going to be that high-end, trustworthy brand name, and that brand name is Braun. We're going to be featuring for you the Braun Multiquick. This is something that's brand new to HSN. We've got a new low price, but we love to offer to you an offer that you can't find anywhere else. So I want to get right to it. One of the tools that you're going to get with this as you're doing all of your prep and you're preparing your meals, this is called a masher. So you can mash your cauliflower, mash your potatoes. This one accessory that comes along with it is a $25 value. We're gonna show you everything else that's included, but the best way to show you is by using it. If you love Braun products, and if it's one of your favorite brands to shop for, give us a call. If you own a similar product, because we've had other versions of this here at HSN, we definitely want to talk to you. For tonight's show, and while supplies last, we were able to secure a 5 flex pay on this. Crazy. And we presented similar products. This is one of the most generous flex pays that we've ever seen. It's under $16. But what does it do? It does everything.
Everything your blender. You don't have to get out
everything.
Yes, right? You don't have to get out your big stand mixer. You don't have to get out, you know, your giant blender. You don't have to get out your big food processor. Check this out, my friends. It's the only hand mixer that chefs will use because it will not splatter on their white chef's coat. I'm not kidding you. There are chefs around this world, because this is a European brand, so they're all over the world. They're used all over the world. By the way, look at that vortex that it's creating. I am not having to use any kind of, you know, other stand mixers, you'd be going like this, up and down, up and down.
For sure.
This creates its own vortex, 350 watts of power. That's what many stand mixers. How big is a stand mixer? This big, 350 watts of power in the palm of your hand. By the way, you're getting all the attachments. They click on and off very easily, but chefs will only use this brand because it doesn't splatter. You notice the power. There's no smoothie all over the table. It's not all over my apron. It's not on Marlo. It's not halfway across the studio at the cameras. It's the smoothie made by getting out my tiny little hand blender, okay? I mean, that's a big deal, because why don't we eat healthy? We don't want to get out the big old things that help us eat healthy. Right. Now all you have to do is get out your Braun. You're getting all the attachments to do everything healthy, you know, for yourself.
Here's the other part. We don't want the cleanup.
We don't want the cleanup. You know? This is dishwasher safe, not the motor. Don't put the motor in the dishwasher, but all the attachments. But this is something, you can only use a hand mixer for, is cooking over a boiling pot of soup or whatever it is you're trying to puree. If you're pureeing baby food or you like to do jellies or jams, these are stewed tomatoes. We're making a tomato basil soup, but you can see once I get those tomatoes sort of going, all I have to do is keep my hand in there. Look at that, Marlo. It creates its own vortex. I am not pushing my hand around, pushing or pulling. You know, if you've ever seen one of these demonstrated, this is what they're doing. They're going up and down, and they're using some elbow grease, and they're doing one of these, and it looks like work. Guess what Kelly's doing? She's standing here. And if I wanted to, take some cream, some garlic, you know, a little basil, and look at my beautiful tomato basil soup made just like at the restaurant. You ever go to the restaurant and you wonder, why does their soup taste better than yours? Right. They're making it fresh, my friends. It's not that difficult to do fresh things. You just never had the right tools before.
I love that it's at the ready. I mean, the truth is that a lot of us do have the blenders, but they take up a lot of real estate, and you have the moving parts. With this, it's at the ready all the time. Whether you're a family of 2 or a family of 1, whether you're making a beautiful pot of fresh tomato soup, or making a smoothie in the morning, or even making baby food, it is going to be that go-to product that you'll love. Out the gate, this has been very popular. It doesn't surprise me. Every time we bring that Braun name to air here at HSN, it definitely lights our phone lines. We are inviting you to join us for the summer price. 2-year warranty. 2-year warranty, summer price, which is a sale price in essence, free shipping and handling. But where could you ever go and buy Braun for less than $16? And especially with something as versatile as this. So you add on now the whisk that goes along with this. There is a whisk that comes included, and not only that, that is not splattering. You couldn't be cleaner if you were using a fork. My friend, this beaker comes included. I was gonna say, none of this stuff we're asking you to go on hsn.com and purchase extra. It's all included. By the way, you have 2 speeds. You have really fast and really faster, okay? Seriously, they're very fast because you have 350 watts in the palm of your hand. Nice.
So you have 2 speeds, and I can operate this unit with 1 hand. Look at the power that you get there. I mean, the power is what keeps it in inside the glass rather than splattering all over the glass. Very important. And then double-handed, all you do is click it and this goes right in your dishwasher. So there's virtually no cleanup. Make the world's fluffiest omelet. This comes included. This is a 2-cup chopper. How much have you paid for a chopper? You've probably paid almost $80 just for a chopper. If I have my salsa, this is just cilantro, a little bit of lime, a jalapeno, some onions, and some tomato. This is our 5-ingredient salsa. Depends on how chunky you want your salsa too. You can always pulse. And look at, it's making light work of a fresh salsa. If this were guacamole, I think I'll stop there. That's sort of a restaurant quality salsa. But check this out. You have this large chopping pitcher. You're talking 2 cups of fresh salsa in, what was that, maybe 6 seconds? Right. All I had to do was put in my ingredients. So this makes it so easy to eat healthy, to eat fresh. If you've ever looked at the jar of salsa that you buy, you know, the joke for the commercial is that it's made in New York City, but that's sad because it's also filled with, you know, preservatives and chemicals that you really don't want.
Wait, look at all those fresh ingredients.
This is fresh salsa like you get at the restaurants.
And notice how fast it is. When you have the right tools, it really puts the fun back in cooking. You don't have to have all these moving parts at the end of the night and cleaning up. And it's Braun after all. And I think that is so important to say. So here's what you're getting. You don't want to miss it. Remember, everything is kind of on a special promotion throughout the day. Once you've spent $59 today, you'll get free shipping and handling on everything throughout the day.
So if you got one Today Special and one Braun, it's all free shipping.
Yeah, well, the Braun is already on free shipping, which is wonderful. But the other point I was going to make is that you've got a lot of generous flex pay throughout the day. So this is a special flex pay offer. I actually asked for this a little bit earlier. How many of you are getting the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables in the morning?
Drink your fruits and vegetables. By the way, this is called our Power Bell technology. You can see the bell. So not only do we have 350 watts, but we're giving you that bell, which allows for this, you know, which makes it cleaner. It's a cleaner situation. So if you're somebody that's never really done a stick blender because you think of all the mess you could potentially make,
for sure.
Look at all I have to do. Once I get that sort of going, all I have to do is hold it on the inside, and you can see the vortex it's creating without me even moving this up and down. I mean, it's creating a vortex on the inside of that machine. It has enough power in it to pull the fruits and vegetables to itself. And might I point out that I didn't add any liquid. I know blenders that are on the marketplace where you have to add water or orange juice or coconut water to get the motor sort of primed. Their motors are not strong enough to liquefy solids. You can see in both the green and the red smoothie that I've done, I was able to liquefy fruits and vegetables and turn them into a liquid without adding a liquid. You can't do that with a $50, $60, $70 blender, the whole big old blender. Now you're getting it in a stand mixer. And look at that smoothie, completely pureed. So if you're not getting all the, you know, recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables, which I can name on one hand the amount of people I know that get the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables, go ahead and drink your fruits and vegetables. And no longer do I have to get out my big old machines. This is all I have to get out.
So it takes up far less space, which is something that we love. It's at the ready, so you'll use it every single day. If you're buying it today, don't forget that retail value is about $94.98. You'll eat healthier. You'll make foods fresh. You'll save money because now you'll think, you know what? I'll make my own hummus instead of going and buy the store-bought hummus.
And look what I mean, all I'm doing is standing here talking to Marlo. I could be drinking a glass of wine with my left hand, you guys.
No, it's true.
I mean, seriously, I wish I had one.
But that's the power of this.
Now it took fresh chickpeas, garlic, if you want to add some tahini or some roasted red pepper, and it's turning it into hummus, or maybe if you wanted to do peanut butter or almond butter or walnut butter. And instead of having preservatives in your hummus by pre-buying it and paying extra, you have the most decadent, fresh,
that looks
beautiful hummus
delicious
for your pita bread, for your carrots, for your vegetables, for your friends, for your family.
Great.
Place it in your Kinetic, and now you have it for days, you know.
So we're going to go to our phone lines. This is a great time for you to be able to order. We're going to go to Louisiana and say hi to Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. You're live with Marlo and Kelly. What do you think?
Hi, y'all.
Hi. I understand that you own a similar unit to the Braun that we're offering tonight.
Yes, and I love it. I make my roux with it. I thicken my gravies with it.
That's great.
I make my mashed potatoes with it.
Yeah, now you're making me hungry.
Do you use the masher for the mashed potatoes?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Isn't that fantastic?
$25 if you were to buy that separately. You got a heck of a deal.
I love it. It stays plugged in. next to my stove.
Yeah.
Oh, so you use it all the time.
And it's so easy, Elizabeth, that's what I envision for everyone at home. Would you recommend it to someone who's watching tonight?
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
If you make your own spaghetti from scratch, it mulches all the tomatoes for you.
Yes.
It does everything.
Well, it sounds like you love it.
And it's easy to use, right? Just pop everything on and off?
Oh, definitely.
Good.
I am disabled, so I can easily move everything on and off.
Well, I'm thrilled that you called to share your experience with it, Elizabeth. So happy to know that you are enjoying using it. Have a beautiful night, and it's really nice to meet you. So there you have it. I mean, she talked about, she's using it every single day.
She keeps it plugged in.
So you'll get your money's worth out of this, by the way. Take advantage of that summer price. Get in on that free shipping, and whatever you do, don't miss out on that flex pay of less than $16. So, guys, were you watching?
That was a cauliflower.
I mean, look at this.
So this is mashed cauliflower, and I know you might be rolling your eyes if you don't like cauliflower, but I'm not kidding you when I say if you add like your sour cream or whatever you typically add to your mashed potatoes, you won't know the difference, but you'll notice the difference in your waistline if you do it enough, because the carbs, you're losing carbs when you substitute cauliflower for potatoes. So this tastes just like mashed potatoes, but you're getting this is a $25, typically $25 out in the marketplace to add the masher. You're getting it for free. So I know we don't have time. What do we want to do, milkshake, or do we want to do gluten-free flour? What do you think?
The gluten-free flour, because that's expensive in stores.
It's very expensive, and you can add rice in here or chickpeas. And this is your chopper. It's a 2-cup chopper, and you can see we have our oats in the bottom. And all I have to do is stand here, and this will literally turn my oats, which cost pennies on the dollar, $1 for a whole thing of oats, into gluten-free flour. So now if you have somebody with a gluten allergy or somebody in your family that's going gluten-free for health reasons, now you can make fried batter. You can make cupcakes, cookies, whatever you want now with your own gluten-free flour that costs you maybe $1 as opposed to $15 at the health food store.
Yes. So here's what we want to do. We're going to invite you to take advantage of our special on our Braun Multiquick hand blender. We are recommending that you take advantage of it tonight as it's in limited supply, and with that free shipping